Hey, let me know if this is working well. You can hear me and see me and everything because right now my I guess my network is bad. I'm not able to really send messages, so I don't really know what's up. So if you can, you let me know, please. Yeah, I don't know what's up. Man, this is choking me up too. Sometimes you get hit in the throat. All right. Emit, how's it going? Emit, cheers. I like your logo avatar, however you'd like to say it. Very cool. Very cool, Emit. Looks like a record. How you doing? Yeah, I don't know. It's frustrating, Uh, I got something to share around here with a couple of messages. I can't do it. So yeah, thank you for letting me know, Emit. Cheers to you, man. Thank you. Respect. Damn, they got me in the throat. I'm sorry. Sometimes they do. Yeah, so it's nice. I mean, I'm glad it's storming, but I guess that's what's affecting my connection. I guess I'd rather have the storm. I might as well go outside and go enjoy it, actually. What do you think? Let's do it. Soon enough. Oh, cheers. Thanks for the likes. Have some little bit of cold coffee here, and then I got some new coffee here. Yo, what's up, Mr. Six? I love the rain. I'm telling you. Yeah, I'll go out there in a minute. You're very depressed? Man, that's no good. That's no good. 4:30 a.m. uh, yeah, it's 3. I mean, well, 2:46 here. I think, right? Yeah. Cheers, cheers. It's the best way to go. Oh, you've been drinking since 7 a.m. Damn, six. Yeah, I didn't know you well enough to know that you drink like that yet. Obviously I do, but hey, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry you're depressed. What's going on? Yeah, no, I hear you, six, for sure. For sure, no doubt. Hey, we don't have to trauma compare or whatever, because I guarantee that I understand you. I get it. For sure, bro. For sure. Yeah, well, you can email me anytime. Let me see if I got anything useful. Oh, here we go. It's gonna be backwards, I guess, right? Everything's in reverse. But my email address is pjoe78 at yahoo.com. So email me anytime. My Facebook. I hear you, man. I'm going through stuff right now. Mm. Nothing big, really. But that's how it is in the long term. The perspective, nothing's really, it's all right now. Yeah, it hurts right now. You got to leave what's behind and look forward, and what's repairable, repair, and what's not, prepare. I don't want my wife to be gone for the rest of my life either, but she might be. And that's up to her. It's okay for me, have to live through it. All right. Well, if you need my email again sometime, let me know. Like I said, it's gonna come backwards here, but it's simple. pjoe78 at yahoo.com. That's all I can do. What's up, Brian? How you doing, Brian? Cheers. Nice to see you. A little coffee, little Jay. Getting through the day.
I'm really tired and I have.
Oh, it's at Yahoo.
So maybe we can work on this paper another time.
At Yahoo. It's old. I've had it since the mid 90s. At least 96. I graduated in 96. That makes sense.
Don't touch my stuff. Well, you haven't been playing it for weeks.
And I definitely had it in college. Yeah, for sure. Because I used it.
You didn't pick it up every single day.
Cheers, brother. Thanks for coming back through, man. Don't hesitate to click that like.
You were 11. You had strep throat. And I took it from you and I locked it in my bedroom closet and you were so mad at me.
A year apart? Are you a 97? Are you a 97? Like my little sister? Cool, 6. Please do. Don't worry about it. I mean, don't hesitate to, please. Yeah, okay. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, that's a good, I got along with that class level a lot. You know what I'm saying? I really did. The 97s, you know? I'm a 96. So the 94s and the 97s I got along with pretty well. Now, my sisters, they're 10 and 12 years older than me. So when I was younger, you know, I was like a bit informed, a bit ahead of things, you know. So my experience was a little bit advanced, I suppose, because of my access to their world, all of their friends, the 10-year-olders, you know. Didn't hurt that they went to girls' schools, man, because they were girls. They went to girls' schools. That didn't hurt at all. Life was good. Now I think about ages and stages, as they say. Wow, I really lucked out, didn't I? Now that I think about it.
Every item on this list without question. With all the courage you can muster. No, that's why shit till I see the list. You want to see the list, dude? Come on, man. You take my fun out of it. Okay, fine. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I swear.
But that's one of the reasons that, you know, what the hell can I feel bad about or regret or whatever, you know? Nothing. Everything went great. If this be the final scene, no problem, is what I'm trying to say, if that makes sense, you know? I mean, that's how I am. I got to be satisfied, and satisfaction to me doesn't come from perfection, as it does to others. Satisfaction doesn't come from perfection, but from completion. You know? Not perfection, but completion. A job well done. All right. I am going to move on to that. Let me go out there, see if I can hit up the rain a little bit. Problem is, I got to carry some shit, right? So give me a second. The papers out in the rain. I think I figured that one out. Excuse me. Make sure I got enough. Yep, got enough of that. A lighter that works. Ha! I've been having that curse where none of my lighters work, you know? That happens. One of those. Prep stuff, man. What do I need?
I'll jump a few jumps. You know, I've jumped this like 12 times, you know? And plus, I hate the feeling of being wet, you know? Besides, it's your list, dude. Forget it.
All right, hang on. Here we go. We can make this operation, right? One step. Baby steps, Bob. Oh, I needed one more thing. I totally forgot. All right, here, I got it. You can't even get good. Oh, man, that is terrible, dude. You wouldn't wish that on them. Oh, man. I guess I felt about Virginia that way, being from Maryland at first. But things definitely change, man. Things definitely change. Not on our schedule. Dang, bro. Your car is broken down. Yeah, we can't afford that. We can't afford to drive at all. You know what I mean? 8 miles a day is a lot. A lot. My wife's doing that right now. My son's doing 6. I mean, like a guaranteed 6. You know what I mean? Then you walk the rest of the day too, duh. But you know what I'm trying to say. Right? Right? Oh yeah. No, no. I mean, I'm totally open. Yeah. Yeah, so it sounds like I mean, it sounds like you got to get make some kind of shift, right? To either be able to afford fixing that and moving on, making more, or having a different system set up or something. Like you said, if it's been for the last 3 months, you've been stuck with it, right? That's the stagnation that you need to now address. I'm being honest with you, friendly yet honest. Like you're gonna have to address it, right? That's what I'm trying to say. So it seems like there's a void there that you have to address now. And I'm not saying that's easy, but hey, what you need to do first is identify it, right? Is it really that you need to make more? Is it that you need to live in different manners so that you don't need to make more? You know what I mean? There's ways to look at it. The best thing is to try. Don't worry about failing, because you can just come get back up and hey, you're already where you're at, right? You can get back up and try harder, or try a different tact. Always a different tact. If something isn't working, you definitely got to change it, right? If it isn't working, you definitely got to change it. You think it, oh, okay. Oh, okay. So then you got to deal with that. Why, right? Why are you putting it off? What is it that makes you hesitant to approach the rest of the world is a question I would ask, because I don't know you that well. But what is it from you that says, I don't exactly want to present? Is it you don't want to present yourself, or you don't want to see them? Which side of the coin is really more important to you? Eddie Torres is in the house. What's up? Meet me. We got Space Monkey's Halloween costume sorted, man. Just a nice a little long packy shirt, with the extra, so we can draw some real big humps down there. Meep meep. Dr. Space is hilarious, man. Hey, we don't have party stores anymore, Space Monkey. You still have party stores, like the party supply stores, because you got to get those little dangly alien things. Everything's going good, man. Everything's going good. You know what I wish was already here? Those gummies, but they're not. You know what I mean? That's the only thing. That's the only thing on my mind. Where the hell are the gummies? No matter what is happening, I find absurdity hilarious, and everything is absurd. 6, so a lot of real life is funny. Your Party City left? Yeah, 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 yeah. So you got to find them, man. Used to be able to get them on every corner. Those were the days. Meep, meep. Or beep, beep. Was it beep, beep? I can't even remember now. So, but either way, man. Yeah, that sucks. I love going into the Party City. I remember last time I went, I found a little ninja guy in the little, like, small party favors section. Yeah, beep, beep. So I found a little ninja guy in, like, the party favors section. I kept going. I found another ninja guy. I found a ninja bucket. Man, I had a collection of ninjas by the time I left. I was like gonna have some like 8 year olds ninja party, you know. But that's what happened last time I went. And you got to go, go to the Halloween section, get the beards and stuff to glue on your kids. I always glue shit on my kids, and then later on they're like, ah, they're like struggling, you know. Blah! Oh, mellow. Blah! Beep beep boop. This shit's funny, man. Eddie Torres. I was sent not for food, smoke. I sent a message, still waiting, waiting all my life. Seems like all good. Figure out how to morph one feeling to the next when the system doesn't work. Your approach is then sounding internal. No, no. I mean, it sounds like I said, that sounds like an internal approach. So you try to change the emotion, you morph one feeling to match what's going on in the outside. When you gotta, that's okay. When you gotta grab the out or figure out to grab some implements to the outside, and push them out of the way, man. Push them out of the way. Some barriers, but they're without. Your approach is within. You can change yourself, sure. Is anybody even going to know? You're not going to look or sound any different to them, you see? It's funny because I usually say, get yourself attuned to the rest of the world, but to you, it looks like you need to push some of it. You need to, like, juggle it. Whose message was that? Oh, okay. Yeah, you need to grab some of that stuff out there and rearrange it. So your procrastination fits that, I guess, you know? Just be a different person mentally for a little while. Take a few weeks. Like you said, be a different, or what does he say? Be another motherfucker, Larry. Be another motherfucker. But just like think differently. You adapt a mindset that isn't even yours, but is so antithetical and is working against the flaws that you see in yourself. Put them aside. It's okay. It's kind of the transverse of the use it or lose it. If you have something, you use it to keep it, active, right? But if you don't have it, you got to get it, eh? And if you get it, and it's nothing unless you use it. Now I sound drunk. I guess I'm getting really high real quick. It's hitting me. Now I sound drunk. Six. Don't take my word for it. You've lost four of your kids, and everything you've ever made or developed, you have done that the world has not made sense to you. And you've lost everything you've ever made or had or known. You had to make new things. Okay. All right. All right. Wow. Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, you started with mentions of father and all, so if it starts there, hey, that's a foundation, man. That's a foundation. Hang in. Hang in. I mean, I've never really lost my kids. My wife took them one time out of 5 leaving, and you know how that is. It comes with all the work, so that doesn't last that long. That doesn't last as long. It's like my friend right now. I mean, he's getting some. Hey, I'm gonna take these kids over here, and blah blah blah, for a month. And he's like, "What am I supposed to say and do about that, dude?" And I said, "Just say go ahead, because there is the reality there, man." Oh man, yeah. I naturally respect. I don't know. I don't know, man. I can't pretend. I don't have any time. If you can't accept me like I am, I can't change. See, so I can accept everybody as they are because I can't change. I get it. I really, excuse me. I don't want to discount how nice that is, man. Thank you. I don't want to discount how nice that is. Thank you. For sure, six. For sure, six. I know you don't want to throw everything on everyone. Yo, thank you, Space Monkey. Again, I have to address, how nice that is of you to say. I can't change, man. I better call Jimmy today. Actually, my phone's not working, kind of, or whatever. I can't send messages. I don't know what the fuck. It says network shit. I don't. That pisses me off, though. Mm-hmm. Because I need to talk to Jimmy, see if he's got time. I mean, he's working a lot, taking care of his kids and all that. But need him to come up while I got StreamYard time, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, you know what? There's so much more Jimmy stuff I can put on. There really is. And maybe I should look at my phone storage and see if I can kick some things out, make some room. Because all that stuff I can store up on. My band, you would own a bar. Man, it's all in the hair. My hair is crazy right now, actually, with that. It's that either. It's like a Jimmy Neutron or, yeah, something like that. No, I know about your casting, remember? I know about your casting skills. Yeah, it's like all Jimmy Neutron today here. Man, it's really bad, actually. I'm ready to, like, pour this coffee on it and shit. He's like, oh, help me. Help me. Thanks for making me self-conscious for a minute. All right, there's coffee in my hair now. So fresh and so clean. It's good now. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. This is awesome. That back there is great. Um, I ran out of these papers. I'll be back. Also, I'm gonna unlock the door for my daughter. She's not gonna be here for a while, but I think I am, as long as it rains, because I don't want people to think I'm being noisy out here. Let me go do that. I'll be right back. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for being in.
Hey, Aldo.
Turns out that is a really good movie. Huh? I said it turns out that's a really great movie. You're right. It kept going like it was still on, but. Uh-oh. I might be losing power. I won't worry about it too much. Um, let's see. Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out. Space Monkey. So, the band camp with my wife, I do have band camp. Mm-hmm. And what did I send you? I sent you the stuff from Bandcamp. You have it. I sent you the files because that would be the demo 2010 and the Slaughteritatville. So you have that stuff. And then the SoundCloud is odds and ends. I used to use the SoundCloud to put my radio show on once a week, so I left just enough space for that last hour. And that was another Mother's Day that my wife left. Actually, so I did a Mother's Day show Tuesday before Mother's Day, but she had already told me, so I like had to say, and I had to quit. That was my last show there, you know. I play bass, man. Let's play bass, and I'll play some Yamaha keys. Yeah, guitar. Like I play guitar because I have to write songs. Like I'm suck at guitar, so we play some bass, and I got Yamahas. But yeah, man, we could do that. So that is the Bandcamp. Yeah, so you got it already. Yeah, and then there's a Reverb Nation, I think, right? And that one's the one linked. So you got that, and I have more, you know, but it's on CD. I maybe send you some. I don't know. Sell some, smoke some, party with some. The SoundCloud is a bunch of yeah, it's random shit. I never upgraded it or kept going because like I said, I saved that last hour, and when I stopped using it, I just stopped using it because I stopped that show, that radio show. So I did it with you know, our song Dr. Space Monkey, Dirty Bomb, because it's Dirty Bomb for your mom. That was on Mother's Day. So I did it by taking the Guns N' Roses thing, you know, from Live Like a Suicide, and I clipped that in there so it goes, this is a song about your fucking mother. Tick, tick, tick. So yeah, it was funny. Right, I got you, Six. I guess I'm aware of that, you know. I love that song. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't have any originals left of the one time that we printed, you know. I have the paper for the other one we're supposed to do, but I threw away the whole fucking thing. I didn't think about it. I threw away the whole master. You make a master image. I was on my hard drive. I went chucked the hard drive or chucked the whole thing when I was leaving. But yeah, if I do come across any of that stuff, or I'll just make new CDRs. Hopefully they work. Gosh, I don't trust them anymore. I don't trust them anymore, man. Look at them sideways, they stop working. CDs tough like that. But the prices these days, who cares, you know? You hit your phone and all hell breaks loose. See? See? It's a chain reaction, man. It's a chain. If you don't do anything, you know nothing's gonna happen. Now, this is the thing. It's not just Jimmy Neutron, but the other reference people probably don't know as well because it's Canadian. The Kim's Convenience show is also the kimchi haircut. I just need to get cut. It's kimchi. But that's I love that show. That's hilarious. Kim's Convenience. I grew up with some Koreans. Incredible Syndrome. I get it, but I didn't watch that one. But yeah, I get it. I didn't watch that one. My kids did. They like the games. I guess the GameCube games. I remember. Definitely GameCube. Yes. Yeah, six. I have those kids, so I wouldn't know half that stuff, right? It's really cool that I do know all that stuff. I always listen to them. They think I don't respect their opinion, I'm sure, but they have no clue how much I do listen to them. This is gonna be a big one. Don't be a big one. Bass guitar, electric bass. In fact, I'll say, because I've been in those situations where people are like, "Hey, I want you to do a stand-up. We want to do something rockabilly, whatever." I'm like, "Nope, nope, nope, not my instrument. Electric bass, electric bass." Ibanez, man, I love Ibanez. But for guitar, I mean, right now I'm an Epiphone guy, I guess. I wish I had a fretless Honer. Yeah, $3,500, six. I'll get myself a fretless Honer. But can I really spend $3,500 on a bass? No, because even if I had the money, I have kids, so I couldn't do it. So I would love Warwick fretless. Those are really, really smooth. I don't need a new bass right now, but I need to clean it. I'll tell you that. That thing was in Jimmy's garage for a while, and he had a flood. Huh. So I need to clean it. I haven't played it. I haven't played bass in forever. Bass is in my back pocket. I don't have to practice that. I don't have to practice that. I love music. Never, never turn music down. Nah. Yeah, like I said, see, the thing is, you could send me files that I could work on. I'm trying to, since my recording equipment's broken, I'm just gonna upgrade it instead of fixing it. Yep. And I'm all about ones and twos. I like that kind of music. So I like literal tribal music. I like electronic tribal music. I like, you know what I mean? Like I really, and I like say, I don't know, like soul and stuff. Kind of simplistic. Punk rock and soul and, house, certain type, like house trance type stuff. Or, I like my ones and twos, man. But all the way to real tribal. Motown. Yep. Yep. You know who played all that bass? I believe his name is James Jamerson. James Jamerson. So one of my favorite bass lines ever is Bob Daisley playing on Blizzard of Oz. That's one of my favorite like bass tracks on an album ever. And he's Australian, New Zealand. I think he's Australian. Anyways, eventually through the power of Future and MySpace, I got to talk to him. You know what I mean? So then I got to talk to him. That was fantastic. What do you think we talked about? James Jamerson. Oh yeah, I love Thelonious Monk. Yeah, my favorite. He's one of my favorite bass players. But so is Bootsy, Thundercat. Who do I like? Victor Wooten, Bootsy, Thundercat. Kira. I like Kira. Mike Watt. You played jazz for a long time? Yeah, yeah. See, now, this is the thing, right? This is how I used to do it when I had homies to play with. When we had crews and bands and combos and shit. What I used to do is use that benefit of rehearsal time. We all get to practice, right? Then once I'm practiced up, I can play jazz for myself. So, I mean, that's like more of a love. But you got to get some kind of commercial presentation together if you're to do a band and, a stage show. A stage show is just a stage show. Anyway, but I would use the fact that we had to rehearse on our things to get real tight, and then I'd be all practiced up, and like, bam, now I can go wild. I can go wild because I'm up in it, in the groove, in the pocket. So that used to be my favorite. And see, the thing about Jimmy, he's a drummer. So guitar players, they ignore drummers. They're like, they'll go like this. They'll play you a riff, bang, 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 and then they'll say, okay, and then that goes 3 times, and they'll stop the drummer. They'll tell him to shut up so they can hear himself. Shut up. Okay, so then that goes 3 times. Bang, 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 bang. So the drummer goes, okay, stop. Okay, so we're going to do that 4 times. So the fucking drummer, he never gets to play a song 3 minutes in a row at rehearsal. So he never gets to really practice. It sucks, man. And Jimmy had such a complex back in those days. He called everybody else the musicians. He said, and then the musicians will do this. And I'm like, you're a drummer, Jimmy. You're a musician too. And then the musicians will do this. But they never get to really practice. They got to do their 5 minutes in a row for each song. They got to do 20. It's like boxing. The 2 minute round that you have in boxing. Whew, let's go. Let's go. That 2 minutes is forever, man. It's 40 minutes. But these drummers, they never get that respect. So I was good to be hooked up with him. We call, he said conjoined. He said conjoined because I'd sit next to him in the car, play next to him on the stage. And, when everybody else would be doing whatever they were doing, me and Jimmy would be throwing dirt bombs at each other, smoking weed, doing little kid shit. But drummers are very much more active and musicians in some ways, you know what I'm saying? So they have that bend where they do kid shit all the time, Girls like them because they're professionals at banging things. You were the first keyboardist for Solemn Assembly. Well, that's good. I don't know Solemn Assembly, but that's awesome. I love the keyboard, man. There's another guy who gets disrespected, but Eric Fingers Morgan in D.C. He passed away some years ago. He's my age, but yeah, he was a used keyboard player in a lot of the like more ska bands. Are there big industrial in Texas? Okay, all right. Solemn Assembly, y'all. But anyways, Eric, he would be used by the ska bands, the Skunks, whole career pretty much. But he never got the respect because, he's a musician. He's talking about the number chord, This is my 4th, my 7th, my 5th. They didn't care about that shit. They didn't want to hear that shit. So again, he's behind on his practice because he doesn't get to gel with the rest of the band and go into it, So being a keyboardist is hard. Now, like I said, 6, maybe, put together, like I said, I want to play a little bit of accompaniment in the bass and in the keys. So you send me something that's on the melody side so that I can put the harmony side. You leave enough opening for me. Yeah. Yeah, I had a band like that too. This because they were dumb. That's why. Because they would yell stuff like 11 to me, and I'm like, I'm on a bass. Nobody plays the 11th fret on the bass. It goes down, it goes down. Well, it goes down, but it goes up. So yeah. I'd be in a band where that was so dumb. They'd do it 12. I'm like, dude, you don't play 12 on a bass. There's no 12th fret playing. It's ridiculous. The joke about this kid, man. His father knew he was interested in bass. He got him a bass. got him that like 4 lessons for free deal, you know. So he goes for his first lesson and he comes back and he's like, "Oh, all right, you're first of the 4. All right, kid, how'd you do? Good. What'd you learn? I learned 3 notes, Dad. I learned 3 notes today." He goes off the second day, take his lesson. He doesn't come back. Dinner gets cold. His dad's like, "Fuck." 10 hours later, he comes back. He's like, "Yo, what happened, kid?" He's like, "I went to my lesson." "Okay, well, how did it go?" He's noticing that he's very late. He was like, "Oh, I went great. What'd you learn?" And he was like, "3 more notes." And he was like, "Oh, cool." And he's like, "So how come you've been missing for so long?" And he's like, "I got a gig." Yeah, man. Send me that stuff, Six. Yeah, just like I said, make room, and I'll try to fill in. I'm trying to get new equipment, but make room. And I love being reactive. I love half knowing my songs, so that I can come up with something in the middle of performance. Whatever. I like half knowing. I like limitations. Limitations spark creativity and ingenuity. I'm not embarrassed. I don't care. Not knowing is the best. Not knowing is the best. Yeah. Yeah. Well, look, I wouldn't be doing YouTube if I had to edit everything. Not knowing is the best. Yeah, I got it. I wouldn't be doing YouTube if I have to edit everything. That's work. I'm just riffing here. You know, we're reacting. Take it as it comes. Here we go. You know. And in the spirit of take it as it comes, I'm going to move on to in there to get things ready, and I'll be back later. Thanks for joining. See you later. I know nobody got notifications, so go unclick the notifications and click them back on. Maybe it'll help. I'm probably just putting a penalty box for copyrights and shit. Space Monkey, my battle with Amazon Music is over as of the 9th, and I've got to load up some more Jimmy songs. Jimmy's got so many songs. Go to his Bandcamp, man. jimmycross.bandcamp.com. Go there. He's got so many songs. If you put in the name your price and you put in $0, it says, "Okay, we can't let you download it, but give us your email." Then they'll send you a download link for $0, you know. And you could do the discography probably like that, where you say, "I want the whole discography. Name your price, $0." And they'll be like, "If you give us an email." But give the man $4, you know, and he'll have popsicles for the show. So anyway, that's up to you. Take care, everybody. Peace to you guys. You guys rule, man. Take care of each other though, and keep an open ear for each other.